to Elimination, the podcast that puts sitcom against sitcom and brothers against father. Music by Ben Sound. Here's your host, Bob.
Welcome to semi-final number 2. We know who's in this semi-final if you've been listening to us all the time. If you haven't listened to the first semi-final, I suggest listening to that first. This one will have spoilers for that episode. I am Bob, and I'm here with my older brother Mike.
Hello.
And our dad Dave.
Hello.
And so I thought we'd start today's show, mention a few people who have passed away recently. The legendary Sean Connery.
Yeah, Bobby Ball.
Bobby Ball as well.
Nobby Styles.
Nobby Styles. And today was...
Jeffrey Palmer.
Yeah, who was in a lot of...
Picture who that was.
He's the dad in Butterfly.
Oh, is it?
And the bloke who did his sausages in 40 Towers.
Yeah, I remember.
The Doctor.
No, he's 79 or something.
93.
Was he?
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
innings.
We watched a bit of Cannon and Ball, didn't we?
Yeah, he's a legend. He's doing the other one, the Cannon bloke. He's doing a documentary about him, isn't he?
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I heard it on the radio today. He's doing... I forget what it's called, but he's doing it with, like, just about his life. It should be quite good.
Good tribute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, do you want to do your Sean Connery? I know we did it before.
Would you like a sausage sandwich?
That was me, by the way.
And tomorrow we're going to watch all 3 Indiana Joneses.
I'm
I've seen
halfway
all that.
through the first Bond, Dr. Nout.
That's the official name.
Yeah, we was watching it last. My missus loves it. I was watching it last night.
Well, she's a big fan of Bond.
She loves the old ones because of how they speak and the way that they dress.
Yeah, my missus does as well, actually, funny enough. Yeah. A couple of announcements before we get going. Number one is there's a late VAR check on Dave versus Mike. The last one was a sham. Let's face it.
Shambles.
Yeah, it was. It was an absolute shower.
Absolute shower.
So we're gonna delete that one. It's a late VAR, so it's 3-3, and the final we will have the last episode of Dave versus Mike. Okay, so
You got him down, kid.
We'll see.
Yeah,
Quietly
and it's a
confident.
special one as well. It's a special one. It's exciting. It's exciting. Very exciting. So stay tuned for that. Good luck to both of you.
It's going to be characters from the dump, isn't it?
Which is the sitcom I wrote, and it's on Facebook. So take a look.
It's going to be teams in the 1966 World Cup finals.
Oh, well, you got no chance.
Oh, yeah, right.
It's not going to be either of those. So we'll see. Watch this space.
Intrigue.
I had another announcement as well, but I don't know what it was.
Going to be that important.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no
Very
idea.
professional.
Absolutely not professional at all. I'm just looking through paperwork now. Absolutely nothing. No, okay.
Let's move on.
Well, we know what these two
Right.
shows are, but
Only Fools and Horses.
And the number one show, Red Dwarf.
Red Dwarf.
Bum, 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 bum.
Now, I've got a bit of an apology to make to you, Michael.
Yeah.
sorry, I just remembered what my other announcement was.
I'm not gonna get it now.
We didn't play it before, but I've got a new fact tune. So if this is a fact, Dave, this may be
No,
played.
it's not a fact.
Okay, well,
Hold on. I just want to brace myself. This is the first apology I've ever received off of father.
Oh, hello. We are recording it,
Sort
so
of an apology.
he's backtracking.
No, what it was, I don't know what round it was, but in one of the previous ones, we was talking about if you had to lose someone, and I said Crichton.
Right.
And I said because the first 2 series were a bit weak, but not as good without him. But I've actually, in work, I've watched the first series of Red Dwarf,
Busy day.
Good lad.
and it is really good.
It's brilliant, right?
Yeah. But having said that, the cat isn't as good in the first series as he gets later on. He just makes noise. He just makes all these silly noises
he's
all the
a
time
cat.
and walks along on two.
Well, there's that interview, isn't there, with Danny...
Danny DeVito.
Danny John Jules.
Yeah. And he said when he got the script, first of all, his first thing is when he comes out of the air duct thing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And it's literally
nice
just,
jump.
Yeah, it's just like,
Nice
ow,
jump.
ee, ooh, yeah. It's all
That's all he does.
He goes, how am I looking? Good.
But yeah, it's,
What's that? It's my shadow.
But he
My
definitely-
shadow's looking good.
He's
Yeah,
definitely
my
more
shadow.
human, isn't he? In the later series, he gets
Yeah.
more in
Oh,
yeah, of course.
sort of him and Lister against Rimmer, isn't it? Really.
Yeah. I've got a fact about Red Dwarf.
Oh, hello, the tune, mate. I'll get my finger ready.
Go on then.
No, you got to say it first. I don't
All right.
know whether it
He's
is
got
a
to qualify.
fact. Yeah.
What? I think all right.
It's got to be good enough.
All right. Well, Holly has got an IQ of 6,000, which of course is the same as 6,000 PE teachers.
He says that in the first
He
series.
does. Yeah.
Who was better, the bloke
Well,
or
play
the
the
woman?
tune.
Well, we knew that anyway.
The bloke,
that's
there
in
is-
the, that's
I
in the
just wanna hear
script.
it.
That's in the script.
The originals tend to be better, don't they?
What do you mean the originals?
No, I said the
Holly.
Hollies.
Yeah.
The male or the female.
I mean, I think
I like
I
both,
think they're
but-
both excellent. Yeah, I do like it when he pops up, like, because they go a series without a Holly, don't they? When they're chasing Red Dwarf, and then he comes up on a watch because they find a moon, and the little nanobots. They changed it into a moon or
This
something.
show is mental,
Anyway,
isn't it?
yeah, and so he picks up the watch. He goes, "Hello, dudes." And it's like, "Hey, he's back!" Like,
Oh, the toaster's not the toaster. He hasn't got the.
howdy doodly doo.
He don't do that. He's just a funny toaster. He
Yeah.
hasn't got that accent.
Do we know why they changed Holly?
No, I don't know. I mean,
Maybe he had the ump.
well, because they had
his
they had
bar wasn't big enough.
the what was it? The one where the opposite dimension where they were women, and she was the computer on the woman's ship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I forget what the name of the episode was, but yeah, they had that, and then you didn't see her. She was Hilly. Hello, Hilly. Hello, Hilly. Hello,
Oh.
Holly. I'm in there. Yeah, it's wicked. I love it. It's
Yeah.
absolutely
I
fantastic.
just wondered if there was, some kind
He
of
tried for the
backstory.
part of Rimmer, didn't he?
Oh, did he?
The bloke who was Holly. I'm sure he did. He didn't get it, but they offered him the part of Holly,
I'm not sure.
which he thought was a bit strange. He was just going to be a head.
Yeah, it's like when he says, I suggest you head for the first one of these. And he goes, his head goes down, it glows. He goes, what's that? A moon. It's good. I love it.
He's on set, isn't he, when they film?
I don't know,
He's
is
sort
he?
of offset in like a black outfit, and they just.
No, I didn't know that. I know that the guy, who is he? Do you know when they go to Better Than Life? Yeah, where like he gets with the game Better Than Life.
Oh, well, the virtual reality thing.
Yeah, and
That was
they're on the
brilliant, that
beach and that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know the guy who is the waiter. So they go to the restaurant and Lister's got his caviar vindaloo. He goes, I didn't think I'd ever be able to eat anything as classy as this, And he comes in and goes, "Your Dom Perignon, sir." And he puts it in a pint mug and downs it. He goes, "It's a good year." But the waiter, he's in it a few times, and he's the guy that used to warm up for him in front of the audience.
Oh,
is
yeah, the warmer upper.
Yeah.
He's
a comedian.
that when they're on the beach was absolutely freezing as well.
Yeah, that's right.
I've seen a
Well, they
documentary about.
struggled because it was really overcast as well.
Yeah, so they got to make
Yeah.
it so they just got loads of
Yeah,
lights.
I've seen photographs of him sitting down with blankets over
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah, so yeah, the cat's girlfriend. "Oh, that's my girlfriend." Hey, and he goes, "It's a fish on the top and a woman on the bottom." He goes, "I would have thought you'd have it the other way around." He goes, "No, that's the stupid way around."
There's a lot of them series that were filmed, where they're on the beach and that is freezing.
Oh, yeah.
The one that got me was in Heidi High. It was filmed in a camp that was out of season, so it's sort of like October, November, and put that bloke who played Spike kept getting thrown in the pool. It was about -10, absolutely.
Well, it's like In
freezing.
Betweeners as well. When they do the boat and Neil punches the fish, Simon falls in, doesn't he? And he's like, the director's looking at a little screen next to him. He's going, "Okay, just go under one more time." He's freezing, like,
Oh, the bloke who played Spike was called Jeffrey Holland, I think. Anyway, we're getting off subject a bit. So Red Dwarf is definitely a deserved semi-final.
These two were always going to get really far.
I'm gutted.
Absolutely.
I'm up against Only Fools and Horses. I think Red Dwarf's absolute magic, but
Yeah, but
you knew that.
it's reached the last four, so I mean it's pretty good.
Yeah.
How many? Which one ran the longest?
Well, only Red
Dwarf's still going.
So
Oh, yeah,
Red
of course
Dwarf.
it is.
And it was only about 7. It started in 81. Only Fools and Horses. That started about 88. Was it something like that?
Yeah, 89, I think.
So Red Dwarf's definitely gone on longer in years.
Yeah, it's
Well,
weird.
it's
how
probably
it's-
got more episodes now, I would imagine.
Yeah. Well, I ain't got me notes here because I was told to put them away by the
Why?
producer.
Off the cuff. What
yeah,
about-
but they're both really a lot of episodes, aren't they? I mean, you're
I
not.
see a lot of memes with Only Fools and Horses. Literally, I've seen one today.
A
Where
lot of what?
Memes.
Memes.
Do you know what a meme is, Dave?
No.
It's
They're
like
the people that do the big, what's it called, on building sites, you know?
yeah.
the
No,
old,
that's company. No, a meme is like a photo with words on it. Like, you get meme. I'm not going to explain a meme. Anyway, it wasn't a meme, it was a video, sorry. It was a little clip of Only Fools and Horses, and it said, during COVID, whatever, and Del walks in and he goes, oh, bloody hell, look, what a bloody Christmas we're going to have, eh? Usually you get 3 wise men. We've just got a plonker with a disease. And obviously he's all about Rodney, but...
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it's just... I feel... And I said this before, but I do feel like Only Fools and Horses has kind of turned into this retro... It kind of... it's not been left behind. You don't... I mean, you don't see things
I don't
like
know
that.
if young people are watching it. I haven't got a clue. But
I don't see any reason why they wouldn't. I mean,
No, I don't.
There's no. It's not going to be. They're not going to not understand anything. I mean,
No.
me and your mum have started watching for no apparent reason
I ain't seen that. What's that like?
episode 3 of Good Night Sweetheart.
Good. No,
with,
that's a good. Yeah,
yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
with old
I like
Linda.
anything to do with time travel. Someone
No, not Jack Sparrow. That's the pirate.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Gary Sparrow.
Gary Sparrow.
Yeah.
Hello, Gary.
And
Yeah.
his mate turns up in a few things, doesn't he?
She dropped out though, didn't she? She was a good actress. She went into.
She was in an episode of Men Behind Barely.
Yeah, she was. She went into proper acting.
Oh, she was the neighbour with a barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that, with the bird who went into EastEnders.
got a funny name, isn't she? Deluana Carwen or something
No
like that.
idea.
Yeah, I like her voice though.
Yeah, she's lovely.
Yeah, it's got to be Irish, isn't she?
I don't know. She's Scouser in Men Behind Badly.
That's right, yeah. Yeah.
What are you girls doing? What are skiing? What are
An
skiing?
episode-
Where's your skis?
Classic. An episode we've obviously we discussed Only Fools and Horses 3 times now, but we haven't mentioned Tony Angelino, have we?
Well, quite.
Yeah, Quang.
Yeah.
It's when,
that was a-
it's when he
Raquel.
takes all
That
of
was
his
a
gear
great
off.
episode, wasn't it?
It's when he takes all of his gear off in the dressing room. They're watching from bloody hell.
It's like a little old man,
He goes
isn't
from
he?
Elvis to little old Steptoe.
I love Dell's face when he starts singing. I think he's got a cigar or something.
he
just
leaves
goes-
it. He just leaves her to it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He got away with it.
And then she lists a load of songs, doesn't she? Yo, you missed the song where he did this and that
Gwing,
song.
gwing, go Simone.
Yeah.
They really liked it. She wants him to come back. and
Yeah,
do
the
his
gangster
birthday
bloke's
party.
mum thought he was hysterical.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
yeah, I mean that was a great episode. One of the best,
No,
I think.
It definitely was.
Definitely top 10.
I mean, they're so good.
And that's why it's here in the semi-finals. That's why it's made it this far.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely one of the top 4 comedies ever, isn't it? Sitcoms UK, without a shadow of a
Well,
doubt.
it definitely is, yeah. Because we say so.
Well, yeah. It's one of the top 4, definitely.
I want to hear this facts thing. Have you got any facts, Dad?
Not really.
Well, you got to earn it. So
man.
don't worry, don't think about it. I mean, it'll come to you.
No, because you've hyped it.
Oh yeah, it's brilliant. Don't get me wrong. It's one of the greatest ones ever.
if I do say so myself.
That was 5 minutes well spent.
You know he took days on it. 5 minutes.
Well, best theme tune out of the 2?
Wow, they're both good.
They are
They
both.
are
I think,
both
I
good,
think
yeah.
they're both they're the 2 best theme tunes. I mean, I honestly, I couldn't pick between them. They're so excellent.
I like at the end of Only Fools and Horses. It's bit like you, Michael. Like the nostalgic. That drum,
Yeah.
as it plays out.
Yeah.
It just sort of makes you feel a bit.
I love both of them so much. I've had both of these theme tunes as ringtones on my phone, and they're the only 2 like program theme tunes I've ever had. And I would have them both again. I would. In
I like
fact,
the
I
theme
will.
tune to Whatever Happened to the Lighty Lads. I think that's a good.
Yeah, that's up
theme
there.
tune.
It's a good song, though, isn't it? The Detectorist was a good one.
Yeah, I do like that.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's
I'll
a
go that on
lovely
my
song.
playlist.
That.
Yeah,
really
it is
nice.
really nice. Yeah.
Very pleasant.
Yeah, it's very Sunday morning kind
It's,
of
yeah,
song.
it's like, and welcome to
Yeah.
the Calm Zone. I've never
Calm
been there.
FM.
I'm barred.
Well, you men behaving badly suits the programme, doesn't it? That sort of.
Oh, Friday night. Did it? Yeah.
Boom. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I mean, I very rarely.
Well, I tell you, I mean, I know we ain't doing American ones, but I as a sitcom wannabe writer, everybody says about Seinfeld, you got to watch Seinfeld, you got to watch Seinfeld. But
I think it's rubbish.
Yeah, I didn't mind it, but
I
it was
get
just they play that tune, that boom, 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 that like bass bit in between every scene. And it just got really old very quickly.
Yeah, see,
if they took all that out,
they do like slow down, big, do little snippets of it depending on the mood. Don't they?
yeah.
It's quite
Yeah, it's like
clever.
Friends, isn't it? They have that little a little tune,
Yeah.
leave, and then they show you the outside of like the flat or
Friend.
whatever. Friend. Oh yeah, there's a lot of no catchphrases really. Oh, mind you,
You
Del's a cat.
plonker.
Yeah, you plonker. Dave. I mean, is that
that's just one word,
yeah.
It's not a catchphrase
No.
as such.
Red Dwarf hasn't. Smeg. I mean, they brought into their own language.
It's like Ace Rimmer. He says,
Oh,
he's
he's
talking.
a kid
No,
before.
yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
But he's
Yeah, that's
he's
great.
talking to Lister, and he goes that you can't judge a book by its cover. And Lister says, well, you can't confuse Rimmer with a book. A book's got a spine. the insults and stuff. They're
They're
brilliant.
so I mean, how do you come up with that?
Yeah.
You take something so small as somebody sneezing to you just take it down to the finer tunes where they describe it, where everybody knows. Oh yeah, that's what that would sound like if a drum kit falling down the stairs, or they just take it and compare it to something that you just get straight away.
It's like
amazing.
with that episode where Lister's got space mumps and his head's enormous. It's wicked.
Oh, yeah, that's
Crichton comes in and he goes, oh, Cecil Herod's gone down about 8 inches overnight. He goes, can I have a look? He says, oh, I don't think we're quite ready for a mirror just yet. So. And then, but he walks. He says they've got a pod with a body in it. And he goes, get out of my way. He goes, where are you going? He can't go, you're not well. He goes, I'm on the cop. And he's got this massive... But he walks out and Rimmer goes, shouldn't you be in the greenhouse with the rest of the cantaloupes? It's wicked.
And doesn't he put his tiny hat on the top of it?
Yeah, he puts his hat, and he's in the cockpit of the bug, and it explodes over the cat. He comes out and goes, his head burns. I want to die.
Yeah,
It's
it's
wicked.
great. They're both great shows. I mean, and very. I wouldn't say they're not of their time. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Certain shows kind of have their moment. Like we said about Steptoe, kind of you can't. It's going to have its time because my generation and generations going forward aren't
there
going
were
to know
certain
about
bits of it.
But I think these two will always. I mean, space travel is always something that the geeks love, don't they?
Sort of timeless, isn't it? When
Yeah.
if you're in the future, until you actually get there,
Yeah.
got plenty of years to wait for that.
Yeah.
3 million.
What do
Yeah.
you think of David Jason as Inspector Frost?
Amazing.
I never watched it.
Oh, you're so lucky. You get to watch that for the first time.
You-
Oh,
the good thing
I thought
about
you said he
that,
was lucky because
you don't think of him as Del Boy at all,
No,
do you?
he's that is the best the books are amazing
Yeah, I've
as
read the
well.
books.
And the books the way that he is portrayed in the programs is exactly how it's written. Which
Is when you read the books, I saw the TV series first.
so did I.
You actually think of him. You read what he's saying. You
Yeah.
sort of do it in David
You
Jason's
can't do the
voice.
same as that with a Reacher book, can you?
No,
Jack
not
Reacher.
not with Warwick Davis
Jack
playing.
Jack
it, no.
Reacher, the hardest midget on earth.
Well, we don't use that word anymore, Michael.
Small person.
little fella.
Yeah.
Well, teaching.
Have you seen that little video where like a little person jumps in the sea and he goes bloop? Super funny. Offensive, probably, but I'm only
Well,
little.
definitely. I've got a fact here, Mike. I've got a fact that you
You've
can.
been looking up facts on your phone while we've been talking.
No. I remembered in the week I saw this fact.
So
and
the only
I
facts
took-
that are worthy are the ones he passes over.
No.
to me.
I got a screenshot of it because I thought, oh, when
Well, why don't
that
you
came out-
read it then?
Well, because
Alright.
and I'll read it.
So, like, it's your fact.
And listen to this. Only Fools and Horses was credited for adding a number of words and phrases to the British lexicon, such as plonker, kushti, and lovely jubbly, which was originally taken from the 1960s orange juice drink advert. It was even added to the New Oxford English Dictionary in 2003.
People always used them though. Cockneys.
There was one I never understood where he was in the car with
Hold
someone.
on, Dad.
Oh.
What?
That was a fact.
It was.
Oh,
You
go on
ready?
in, go on in.
F-A-C-T.
That's not near bad. Near bad at all. Worst Scottish accent ever.
F-A-C-T. All together now.
Not even in time.
F-A-C-T. That's the keeper.
Yeah, probably get done for the old copyright, but never mind.
Yeah, I don't know what tune that is. No idea.
Yeah.
I mean, we
I'm
knew.
just trying to think of. I was put into my head was the village people as sort of boffins, because that's what it'd be. Just like eggheads.
Yeah. Yeah, there'd just be a different teacher. One be a PE teacher, one be a maths teacher, one be a science teacher.
Because the old Navy took that that song in the Navy thought that was great, didn't they? So they sort of took it on as a recruitment thing, but they didn't realise they were gay men, did they?
I've got a little a little story about it in the Navy, the song.
Oh, okay, I'm sure you have,
it was the
sweetheart.
first it was the first song I ever did karaoke to. I was at a Christmas party.
I've got a question.
Yes.
Why?
Listen to this.
Okay.
Listen to this.
Of all
And
the
you were
songs in
involved.
all the world.
You were involved in this, Mike.
All right, I don't remember this.
No, you won't. I was at my Christmas party, getting very drunk in my
How old
teenage
were
years.
you?
I mean, we're talking maybe 18.
Oh, I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, and I was at the Christmas party and there was a karaoke machine there, and as an 18-year-old in front of all your work people, you definitely ain't going to do karaoke. But my boss, Bruce, came up to me.
Bruce, what?
Yeah, he was not Australian.
Hey, Bob.
He brought the lads around me and he said, 4 blokes, they'll give you £25 each if you'll do a song on karaoke, but we get to pick the song.
Oh, you just like whatever, yeah. Crack
And
on.
I said,
I'll do it.
and I was, yeah, but
I'd have done it
you
with
say
me
that
knob
now,
out.
but at that time, I was not sort of showy offy or anything like that. I was just sort of in the corner. And then you rung me, Michael, on my phone. You asking me for money, probably. And you said to me
I probably said
on
I've
your way
just
home.
taken some money out of your room.
On your way home. No, you wouldn't have told me. On the way home, can you get me some fags? That's what you said to me. And I was drunk, so I just went, yeah. I was on the phone chat. I was like, I just got offered some money to do karaoke. And then as I turned around, I looked back into the place where the karaoke was, and everyone was going, come on, they're calling your name. I was like, I didn't even say yes. I was like, see you later, Mike. And I went on stage. And
Was that my bit?
Yeah, that's it. That was your cameo. And I went up there, and In the Navy started to play, and I didn't know the song at all.
So you're like,
not at all. Yeah, I mean, I knew the chorus, but I didn't know any part of it. So I'm up there.
Did you
but
do it
my
like
boss,
a boss?
My boss Bruce said to me, "You've got to earn it."
Gusto.
I want to see some. Yeah, I want to see you camp it up. Was the reference he used. So there was me. I'm drunk out of my head doing karaoke in front of
I remember
my
my
work.
first shandy.
And, and I had my hand on my hip.
2
and I-
baby shams.
I was going for it, and the funny thing was when it ended, and everyone was like, "Hey!" Everyone was singing and that. And as I went round, I went up to Bruce and all the lads went, "Here you go, no, he's only joking." Never got a penny for it, but because I worked in the post room there,
Did I get my fags?
probably, maybe, don't know.
I bet you didn't get the money for them though.
No, definitely not. I worked in the post room, so weeks after that, I'll be pushing my trolley around the floors, and every now and again somebody goes, "In the Navy," and I'd hear it and turn around, and they'd turn around. And, oh God, I was so drunk, it was unbelievable. But it's a good story. Good story.
Well, debatable.
Yeah, it's a matter of opinion.
I suppose you had to be there. Oh. Those were days.
I would have heckled the hell out of him. That would have been brilliant.
I think everyone at that point, they had an ice sculpture with a hole in it. Have you ever seen that?
You didn't do, I think. You.
No,
I'm stuck.
Your brain just goes straight to the worst thing.
Yeah,
No, it's like an ice sculpture.
Have you got a glass of warm water?
It was I don't know what the sculpture was. I can't remember. But what they were doing,
How can you not remember? It's the
No,
the one and only
it's
ice
big
sculpture you've
but you
ever
put
seen.
your mouth down one end where the hole is.
So it
and-
is what I was thinking.
And
of.
they pour drinks down the other end. And it was a shot. They was putting it down. But then when I went down there, everyone just went like, poured all their drinks down. So I got a mix of like ouzo, beer,
I bet you
wine.
smelled magnificent.
It
on the
was,
train on the way home.
man, I was so drunk. And that's when I brought that girl home. That woman who didn't know where she lived. So I said, I'll get in a
She
cab.
didn't know where she lived?
No, this woman
I
who
think
was,
you remember that.
yeah, she was
black, wasn't she? She's a black lady.
No.
No,
she
that was here,
No,
that
she had
was.
black
Oh, was that
hair.
here?
She was about 40. This woman, and I was like 18.
Did I sleep with her?
No, you didn't. Anyway,
Did I?
I got in because so many people said, "Oh yeah, you live South East London. Go on, there you go," and sort of put us two together. So she said, "Oh, I don't really know where I'm going," and we got in a cab.
Put her with
And I
the
said-
drunkest person
I said,
in the world.
I'll just head towards South East London, and when we get somewhere, I'll get to mine. You can call a cab from there. I don't know where she lived. Anyway, we got in a cab and we ended up in by the roundabout by Woolwich Ferry, and I was like, "Oh, I know where we are." Before that, I was probably asleep.
Who is this?
Yeah. So I directed her all the way back to our house in Thamesmead at the time, and she came in with me. And you was in your room with all the lads. You know, we mentioned in the N64 nights when he used to do shots and stuff like that. It was, and this 40-year-old woman walked in.
I was like,
all
"Cheers,
the-
Bob." Hey!
But yeah, I called her a cab, and I never saw that woman again.
What?
I don't know. I don't know who she was, or
I still can't believe you spoke to a woman.
oh no, I didn't speak to her.
Oh,
No, she was just there.
Sort of stared at her the entire time.
Yeah, it was just a really weird, and I never saw that woman again. And-
That's not a surprise.
And
is it?
everyone I spoke to
I bet there's a mugshot of you somewhere, one of those sketches. Have you seen this man dribbling?
But when I went back to the post room the next Monday or whatever, and I said to the lads, "Who's that woman? Where's she work?" And they were like, "I don't know who you're talking about." It was like it never happened.
Maybe
you
she
probably never did. You probably
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe other people were seeing you just walking down the street going, "I know where we are." Wait,
With a blow-up doll.
Stop. I know where we are. That's the ferry. Yeah. And it's like, he's fucking mental.
Oh, we got off point there, didn't we?
A little bit.
I think
Go back to karaoke. What's your go-to karaoke
I
song,
don't do
right?
karaoke anymore. My voice is not what it was. I used to
Well, it
do.
was never much, was it?
I used to
really?
do Superstition, Stevie Wonder.
Oh, yeah. What's yours, Bob?
Sex on Fire. If you're the person who does Sex on Fire, you're a legend.
You do Dakota as well, didn't you?
Yeah, Dakota's a good one. Stereophonics.
I mean, I used to do New Shoes, Paolo Nutini.
Oh, I hate Paolo Nutini.
I like Paolo Nutini.
You like Jack Johnson as well, didn't
Yeah,
you?
he's wicked.
He's
Yeah,
boring.
Yeah.
He's dull.
Yeah, he's dull for you to like.
I think-
You should be more into Prodigy and things like that.
I
You
like
should-
Prodigy.
Well, I like Prodigy. I got a belly button.
I have a belly button. Me too.
What's
Yeah.
yours, Dave?
Bad Moon Rising, I think.
Oh, I used to do Rising Sun when I lived in Bexley for a year.
House of the Rising Sun.
House of the Rising Sun. I did that. I used to smash
It's
that.
quite
actually.
low, isn't it? It's quite
Yeah, but and then
yeah.
you burst it out. I quite enjoyed doing that.
peaks and troughs.
Yeah,
It's got, yeah.
yeah. It was really good because someone else done it before me in a pub once, and he was really rubbish. I walked up all smug.
Smug mood.
About 2 hours later, but yeah, it was wicked. I used to enjoy that, but I can't really do it anymore.
I do a good Ed Sheeran drunk.
I think he's the most
Why'd you have to
boring
be
one
drunk?
of Ed Sheeran. I
No,
don't
that's
care.
the song title.
Well, he's just like, I'll tell you what, I'll do Ed Sheeran, but I've got to have a few pints first.
Gotta have rules. Gotta have a rule. I mean, we are at almost half an hour, so we're one.
No, let's keep talking. Right, I would always vote Red Dwarf, and even though it's only Fools and Horses, I still think Red Dwarf's the better program.
Well, I think this is exactly the
Do
same.
you know? Hold on, Dad. Do you know the only thing? And I love. Who doesn't love Only Fools and Horses? Do you know the only thing that I prefer about Only Fools and Horses to Red Dwarf is the fact that they walk around the streets and you get to the nostalgia of looking at the old cars and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I love that. Right, but that is the only thing. But I mean, Red Dwarf all day long.
Well, I think this is the same as the first semi-final. It's a good heavyweight against a good middleweight, and I think Only Fools and Horses wins this quite comfortable. Not nothing against Red Dwarf. I love Red Dwarf. I've watched them all about 3 times. I'll probably watch them again.
You've bloody better.
but
You'll
it's-
regret it.
But Only Fools and Horses is superior, in my opinion. So it gets my vote 1-1.
I really didn't want this to happen, but there is only one show that I can vote for. Really,
Yeah. Cheers, Bob.
I
See?
love both of these. I really do. But as I said before, there's one thing you get in one show and not the other, and that is the kind of heartfelt feeling as well.
Yeah, I'll get
Which
you.
you get in Only Fools and Horses.
And he's done so well. I
You
agree.
don't, yeah, you don't get that in Red Dwarf. It is, and you know, we're talking about comedy shows and you talk about laughing, but sometimes when it takes you, like you know, other sitcoms that we've discussed, it takes you to a place where you're sort of heartfelt, and then there's a laugh, like we
Yeah.
said, like when
Well,
Grandad
The
died.
wedding.
hat.
We didn't even mention that. When they, you know, he walks out, he goes out and Del's there on his own.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's really poignant.
Oh, well,
That
hello.
one where he thinks he's ill, isn't it? And he's in the hospital bed.
Yeah, he brings you a
And
bacon
he's all-
sandwich and a Bacardi and Coke.
And he's all like
Yeah, it's just a
bravado,
bit of
but when they go
deli
out, he breaks down in tears, doesn't
Yeah.
he? Yeah.
I mean, that,
I'm scared, Rodney. That sounded like Grandad.
yeah, it's when he, yeah, and you know, I always remember it's a baby. It's a
Oh,
baby.
that's
Rodney.
amazing.
So
It's a
then when he's at the
baby,
window,
Rodney.
when he's at the
Yeah,
window
yeah,
with the,
yeah.
and
That got me
it's just,
because
yeah.
after I had a child, well,
What, for breakfast?
The missus, yeah. I had a baby
With chips.
Get in my belly. Baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back.
Oh, well, no, baby.
Get in my. Anyway, yeah. What's wrong with that coffee, Bob?
What's this noise? What's this
Well,
noise?
this coffee smells like shit.
it's a bit nutty.
Brilliant.
What's this noise?
That's
me dying inside.
That's Red
Ever
Dwarf
so slightly.
out.
Well,
Out.
I mean, I saw that coming, and to be honest,
I'm glad it weren't a 3-0 though, because it didn't deserve it. It didn't deserve it.
I think Red Dwarf would have done. I think that would have been a good final. And I'm, you know,
Yeah, but Red Dwarf would have done everything for you, wouldn't it? So it's good it's out.
Yeah, it's true. It's like me. The Office
You'll be
would have done anything. So it's, you know, it is. So we have our final now. We have One Foot in the Grave versus the Only Fools and Horses.
the only fool and the horse.
Yeah. I mean, do you know what? Before we started this, I didn't think the One Foot in the Grave was going to go this far. I got to admit, but after watching it and doing the research, it's brilliant.
See,
It's brilliant.
I'm
These
a
are
little
two
bit.
great shows.
I'm a little bit the other way. I'm a little bit the other way because I've only been watching the first series. I'm going to grab the third one off you today.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So in preparation for the final.
Take Series 5.
Okay. Well, can I take 4 and 5? I'm watching
You
quite.
got time to watch them.
Can we
before
discuss
do the
this
final.
afterwards?
Yeah.
Discuss this afterwards, please.
Okay.
Sorry, listeners. I'm
Bob,
trying to cut
don't
around.
apologise.
I've got
for
a
the
request.
Oh, go on.
Can we go out of a song today?
I'll tell you what, Dave. You
Very
Well,
superstitious.
writings on the wall. No, not that song. Yeah, we can do. I mean, it's
13-month-old baby.
Yeah,
and you
right.
don't do karaoke anymore.
Let's get the professionals on, eh?
Yeah. Oh, are they here? Okay, so
Oh, that's the Sweeney, isn't it?
Sweeney, we're going to go out with a song as we have been doing since the second round. This is "Summer Love" by Nancy
Before you
Diaz.
press play,
Go on.
I just want to take. Could we have a minute silence for Red Dwarf?
1 minute silence.
Yeah, that'd be good.
They're good podcasting. If everyone wants to take their hats off.
You can
Bong.
leave your hell on it.
Okay, well, thank you very much, lads. We have made it to the final, and I'm really excited. You excited?
I'm so
excited.
excited. It is
I'm so excited. If I could end on that song,
Pointer
that'd be great.
Sisters.
Yeah.
Have we still got Richard Wilson and David Jason coming in for the final? Is that?
Well, I'm
still
talking.
maybes?
Yeah, maybes. Yeah. They're on the phone at the moment, so fingers crossed.
Yeah, we know they don't get on, so I thought it'd be quite fun.
Well, we weren't going to vote for the final, was we? We're just going to have them two fight.
Yeah, fight to the death.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they're
yeah.
both old. I mean, they're weak.
Yeah,
It'd be
yeah.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah, if it gets boring, we can just poke them with a
Just
stick.
let their minders go at it. I mean, fighting.
Fighting.
Yeah.
Uh,
not love making.
Wow, that's a note to leave on. Right, okay, this is Summer Love by Nancy Diaz. Thank you very much, everyone. See you next time.
Toodles.
Bye.
Come, baby, feel the vibe. together, I'll bring the light. You blow my mind, baby, you and I, we can last all night. Solo, you and I, something sweet, something bad. Solo, you and I, something sweet and something bad.